Steve, you've had a couple of days between games 2 and 3. What are the things you want to try and accomplish the last 3 days?
Well, we watched some tape. We reviewed our game plan, worked on a couple of things in practice, got a lot of shots up, and players got some rest. So it was a good few days to have off, and we're ready to go.
They obviously have Adams at their disposal tonight. How do you anticipate them starting him or using him a bunch, and how much did that play into your game planning?
That's been a topic of discussion in our coaches' meetings. So if they start him, we've planned for that. We don't necessarily expect one thing or another. But we're ready if they do play him. Then we're ready with our matchup.
Does that change potentially your starting lineup? Are you almost
no, but it changes matchups in terms of who would guard whom.
Got you. You haven't played Looney and Draymond, I don't think, together at all in this series. I know Draymond missed half of game 1, but is that just a pairing that's tough in this series?
Yeah, it's the way that Memphis guards us. We just feel like we need the spacing that we get when those two are separated.
Hey, Steve, the numbers. The numbers are what they are, but overall, what do you think of the looks that Clay's gotten so far this series?
I think Clay has been in a little bit of a rush. I think he's trying too hard to get himself going, and he just needs to be a little more patient. He's had some good looks, but he's also forced some others. So he hasn't really gotten into a good rhythm. So that's hopefully something we can accomplish tonight.
How can you get Steph Curry more half-court shots?
More half-court shots. I'm all for that. Yeah, just need to him in at the end of every quarter, and there's a decent chance he'll get one. So that's the plan.
Kuminga's gotten in over, you're right, yeah. Both games here, some minutes. Have you liked those minutes from him? What do you look for when you get him on the court in a playoff game?
Yeah, I like JK's minutes. He's, he has the athleticism that matches Memphis's front line pretty well. And, with guys like Clark and Jackson, they're super athletic along their front line. So, he's had several plays where he's played behind the defense in the dunker spot and gotten a couple lobs from Draymond. He's finished some plays for us. Memphis is a very good defensive team. They fly around, and you need some guys who can finish quickly, and he's one of them.
In the second half, I think you were down like 7.5 man rotation. I think Damian with a few minutes there. You comfortable with that, or at some point in your mind you want to get to 8 or 9 in a playoff rotation?
I think every game is different, and we'll just read the game. But I was comfortable with what we did the other night, but I could definitely see playing more. I think Gary's injury in the beginning of the game changed a lot of things, so we had to adapt on the fly. But we're not opposed to playing more guys if the game calls for it. All right.
Recording.